Chairperson, Committee on Delegated Legislation.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 44 2D and Standing Order 2210 5A to report to the House the list of the statutory instruments approved under paragraph 4A of the Statutory Instruments Act. Mr. Speaker, it is a requirement of the Statutory Instruments Act that the committee reports the instruments that it has considered and approved and recommended to the House every 3 months, and that is what we are doing this afternoon, Mr. Speaker. The committee has received a total of 45 statutory instruments since its establishment on 4th of November 2022. It has considered and concluded 34 statutory instruments, out of which 25 have been approved pursuant to Standing Order 210-4A. Reports on 11 statutory instruments have been tabled in the House. The House has approved 9 reports on the statutory instruments, and 3 reports are awaiting approval by the House. There are, however, 6 pending statutory instruments before the committee for its consideration. The Ministry of Environment, Climate Change and Forestry submitted the Climate Change Public Participation and Access to Climate Change Information Regulations 2023 on 6 April 2023, pursuant to Section 11 of the Statutory Instruments Act. However, after engagement and analysis of those regulations, Mr. Speaker, the committee requested the ministry to withdraw these regulations because they were inappropriately before the committee. And on the 26th of June 2023, the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change withdrew the regulations that they had submitted so that they can resubmit them to follow the relevant procedures that are contained in the Climate Change or Environment Act under Section 36. A detailed list of the statutory instruments that the committee has considered is attached for the House to note. Honorable Speaker, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you personally and your office and that of the clerk for making it possible and facilitating the committee to consider most of these regulations on a timely or on a timeless basis. Mr. Speaker, I also like to thank the members of this House for being very cooperative and facilitating the work of the committee. When we brought our reports, they were approved without any abstentions, Mr. Speaker. I also like to thank members of my own committee for the hard work that they have put in ensuring that they dispense with most of the statutory instruments that were referred to the committee. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Chepkonga. Honorable Amrada, an honorable member for Kiambu County.